then it happens. You get hurt in a car accident.
Call Rubenstein Law. A client of theirs hurt their neck, and Rubenstein Law got them $200,000. Now that's a lot of money.
I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Call me. I want to be your attorney.
The new $5 million Flamingo Multiplier Scratch-Off game from the Florida Lottery.
Our next treasure is said to hold the power to multiply fortunes.
With a chance to win up to 100 times your prize instantly, the Flamingo Multiplier is truly a treasure to behold. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
October 11th is Jonathan's Day at Everglades Holiday Park. Specially designed activities for special kids. Jonathan's Day benefits the UMNSU Center for Autism and Related Disabilities. Share a day of acceptance and adventure at Everglades Holiday Park. Right now on CBS 4.
Gunfire erupts at a South Florida business.
I need justice. Something has to be done.
A family begging for help. Did anyone see the person who ran over their loved one?
A South Florida woman making accusations about Bill Cosby at the Playboy Mansion.
Teens at a Miami-Dade facility say they're being treated like animals.
Fast food is where everybody will go crazy for that, where you will really hurt you.
Tonight, accusations of guards provoking violent attacks with fast food bribes.
For some, the disaster in the Carolinas is becoming too much to bear.
And watch as a police officer is stalked by a person with a gun.
This is South Florida's CBS 4 News.
This just into the CBS 4 newsroom. A plane diverted back to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport because of this, an almost shattered window in the cockpit.
No one was hurt, but this made for some scary moments.
CBS 4's Auralia Ortega spoke with one of the passengers on that plane.
And she joins us live from the airport. Auralia.
Rick Rutabe, this passenger I spoke with, told me that the damage was much worse than she'd imagined, and she's just thankful that everyone made it here to Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport safely. The passenger sent us a picture as she was exiting Silver Airways Flight 3099, which was on its way to Key West from Fort Lauderdale. You can see from this view from inside the cockpit that it appears there's quite a number of cracks right there on the right-hand side of the windshield. But the passenger says this picture does not do the damage justice. This passenger, who was traveling from New Jersey to visit family in Key West, tells us the flight had made it about 3/4 of the way to Key West when crew members informed them they would have to turn around back to Fort Lauderdale because of the cracked windshield. She spoke with us by phone.
They initially said that it was just a crack, and then when I got down and we were exiting the plane, saw the extent of it, and the first thing that ran through my mind was, thank God we made it, because the thing that I thought about was, it's collapsing because it was so badly busted up.
No word on what caused the damage. The passengers aboard the flight were able to board another flight and did make it to Key West tonight around 9:30. We have reached out to Silver Airways, but so far have not heard back. Reporting live from Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, Auralia Ortega, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Auralia, thank you. We have breaking news tonight from the Associated Press. The AP reporting that nuclear smugglers with ties to Russia shopped radioactive material to the Islamic State and other terror groups. The report states a recent case is one of at least 4 attempts in the last 5 years in which smugglers have tried to sell the radioactive material to extremists. One investigation uncovered an attempt to sell bomb-grade uranium to a buyer from the Middle East, the first known case of its kind.
Now at 11, investigators believe a man shot at a used car lot near Plantation will be okay, but BSO is still trying to figure out why someone opened fire in the first place. CBS 4's Carrie Codd joins us now live from the scene. Carrie?
Yeah, investigators have been out here for hours throughout the day and into the evening. They've been awaiting a search warrant so they can go in the business here and continue investigating. This happened around 10 of 3 this afternoon on Peters Road, just west of 441. Investigators trying to figure out what led to a violent confrontation at the business this afternoon that left a man in critical condition. Chopper 4 captured the aftermath of a shooting at a business called D&S Pre-Owned Auto Inc., a used car lot near Plantation on Tuesday afternoon.
We heard 4 or 5 gunshots. That was pretty much it.
David Jeffrey owns a pest control business across the street. He believes the shooting is an isolated situation and said this small commercial area is busy but quiet. Like everyone else, he's curious about what led to the bloodshed.
You know, you don't know if it's a disgruntled customer or somebody trying to hold him up because he's got a lot of cash there or something like that.
Broward Sheriff's investigators say there were several people at the business when gunfire broke out, and detectives interviewed them Tuesday. BSO did not reveal whether the victim was shot inside or outside. Investigators tell us no one is in custody, and they do expect the victim to survive. As for what led to the shooting and the confrontation between victim and shooter, BSO will only say,
we know that there was obviously some kind of connection. He was known somehow, so what that connection exactly is will still be determined.
All of which leaves many unanswered questions for people who work nearby. Several people said they thought at first that gunshots were cars backfiring. Then they suddenly realized the reality and the gravity of the situation.
It's a little shocking to see someone get shot in the middle of the day, or not see, but you know that they got shot pretty close.
We tried to speak to people leaving the business who were here when the shots rang out, including a man who we believe is one of the owners of the business. However, no one wanted to speak with us about what transpired. We did get a look at the company's website and Facebook pages. We learned they recently moved to this location and that they've been in the used car business for more than a dozen years. In Plantation, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Thank you, Carrie. New tonight, a South Florida family mourns the loss of a loved one. A driver hit and dragged the 52-year-old down a busy street Sunday night and then left the man to die. CBS 4's Donna Rapato reports.
Jacques Jean-Baptiste was riding his bicycle along the crosswalk here on Northwest 27th Avenue when a car hit him, dragged him, and left him for dead.
I saw like 10 police cars. You know, and then I saw the yellow ribbon and I saw the person on the floor.
Jacques Jean-Baptiste's sister happened to drive by the crash Sunday evening, never realizing it was her own brother who lay dying in the middle of the street.
And I feel very, very bad.
Brother Edgard was stunned, police notifying him and their father in person.
When we went to the scene, that's it, I really know it's true, you know. But that was a devastation, man.
Devastation.
Yeah. That's really bad.
Jacques was Edeline's youngest brother, and even at 52, she looked after him now just as much as when they were kids.
Jacques was my best friend.
She wants the person who left him for dead in the middle of the street to pay for it.
If you have problem with Jacques, you have problem with me.
You're very protective of him.
Yeah, that's my brother. You drag the person, you come back again, you look at the person on the floor where you can give that person first aid, you know? And then you don't even take that in consideration, you just go.
The Florida Highway Patrol is looking into what happened and tells me they could have some information to share with us all pretty soon. We'll let you know as soon as we know. Meanwhile, if you have any information, you can give Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers a call. That number 305-471-TIPS. In Miami Gardens, Donna Rapato, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Broward County is now closer to changing marijuana possession laws. Today, commissioners giving initial approval to issuing a citation for someone caught with 20 grams or less of pot. Right now, you can be arrested and face a year in jail. A final vote will happen November 10th. Miami-Dade passed a similar law earlier this year.
CBS 4 investigates inside the troubled juvenile detention center where a 17-year-old was recently beaten to death. That teen's death brought to light disturbing allegations of abuse and corruption. CBS 4 investigator Jim DeFede shows you a violent and sadistic world where guards offer treats to have children fight each other.
So usually they'll bribe us with honey buns and stuff like that, you know, with like Skittles or something, and be like, okay, look, bro, this kid disrespected me, I don't like him. I'll give you a honey bun if you do it.
This teen was talking about was assaulting another kid. The practice became public following the beating death of Aylord Revolte, a 17-year-old who was attacked by as many as 20 other kids in the Miami-Dade Juvenile Detention Center.
Were you surprised that something like that happened?
No, not really. I always thought, because there were so many kids getting jumped.
Aylord's death prompted people to come forward and talk to me about this phenomenon called It came to me originally called honey bunning.
Marie Osborne is the head of the juvenile division for the Public Defender's Office. She said her attorneys have now documented as many as 15 cases where guards and supervisors reportedly bribe kids to beat other kids.
That's why everybody in there is prepared to fight any day, because you're not doing nothing.
I think in some cases it's a little bit of a sick thing, like almost like cockfighting, like let's just sort of have the kids duke it out because we're bored too. But I think primarily it's used as a means of control.
A-Lord's death is still under investigation, and it's not known if his attackers were offered any treats. But what has emerged is an alleged culture of violence throughout the detention center. This juvenile said a supervisor offered him a treat to beat a kid, but he declined. Why'd you say no?
The fight when it really comes down to being my life in danger, or I feel like I'm not safe. I'm just not gonna fight over a treat.
But some kids do.
Yeah, a lot of kids do, and
We met one of those kids.
But I'm talking about under the table snacks. Right. It's honey buns, then it's pretty much chocolate, and then it's like fast food. Fast food is where everybody will go crazy for that, where you will really like hurt you.
The reason those items are so valuable is that the kids don't have access to the vending machines. They're only in the guard stations.
One time they told me a Whopper Jr.
So the guard told you that he'd give you a Whopper Jr. if you and your roommate beat up this other kid?
Yeah, and I got it.
And did you actually beat up that other kid?
Yeah.
The next night after lockdown, he said his door opened and a guard tossed him the Whopper Jr.
That Whopper Jr. really did me good, though.
Both teens said the center breeds violence.
Well, a lot of kids get frustrated in there, and like all the anger that they have inside, they usually just let out on anybody. It just looks at them the wrong way.
That's how jail raised me. Like, jail, it pretty much matures you, but it matures you in a violent way.
Makes you more violent.
Yeah.
A Department of Juvenile Justice spokeswoman called the treats for beatings allegations appalling and said they were being taken very seriously. The department's inspector general has launched an investigation. Meanwhile, a separate IG and state attorney's probe continues to examine A-Lord's death and why he was allowed to die. 5 employees have already been fired in that case. I'm Jim DeFede, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Wow. Well, tonight, a new lawsuit involving Bill Cosby.
But this one comes with a South Florida connection. We have the new claims against the comedian.
Also, an update to a story you saw first on CBS 4. Tenants living in questionable conditions at an apartment complex in South Florida. And now our reporters help the city get involved.
And new video into the CBS 4 newsroom. A driver trying to avoid police drives right into the ocean. Wait till you see what happens next.
I'm Jim Berry. The Marlins finally decide what to do with Dan Jennings, and they've got a few other things on their mind. I'll explain later in sports.
Greg Setzer, weather control. Nice day today. A little bit warmer in some spots, also some showers, but the warming trend and the humidity are coming back. I'll tell you for how long coming up. CBS 4 News at 11 is coming right back.
Whoa. Come here. Let me try this cheese I got.
That is really good.
Right?
Yeah. Where'd you get this?
The Publix Deli. Comes from a special creamery on an island outside the UK.
A little sharp, nutty. It's probably got a really classy name, right? Hard to pronounce.
It's crazy.
Do it. Blow my cheese mind.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cheddar.
We went all the way to the Isle of Man to find the perfect specialty cheddar. It's the cheese upgrade you'll love, and so will everyone else. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Welcome to Powerball. There's millions to be won, so let's start drawing. First up, we have today, followed by could, then be. Next up is your, followed by lucky, and our Powerball is day. So the winning message is today could be your lucky day, but only if you play. Right, Nelson?
It's a great time to play Powerball, Florida, with jackpots starting at $40 million and drawings every Wednesday and Saturday. Today could be your lucky day.
I'm bankruptcy attorney Timothy Kincaid. Clients ask me every day if bankruptcy can put an end to the harassing calls, if they can keep their home, their car, or ever get credit again. The answer is yes to all of these questions. I can help you get out of debt in a way that protects you. I've been helping families for over 15 years. Visit MiamiBankruptcy.com or call 305-285-9100. 305-285-9100. Let me help you.
Acura of Pembroke Pines, the #1 Acura dealer in the Southeast.
Rubenstein Law got $500,000 for a client who hurt their neck and back.
When you need an attorney, call Rubenstein Law.
I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Call me. I want to be your attorney.
Call 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
New video into the CBS 4 newsroom, and check this out. A man trying to get away from police in that SUV there drives right into the ocean. This is Australia. Officers have been following him for nearly 2 hours as he drove through sand dunes. He later climbed out of the vehicle and tried to swim away, but officers eventually pulled him out of the water.
Wow. Well, new details on the missing El Faro, a cargo ship thought to have sunk off the Bahamas in Hurricane Joaquin. Crews have now searched more than 170,000 square nautical miles. The Coast Guard found a deceased person in a survival suit in the water Sunday. Air crews have also found a partially submerged life raft, life jackets, life rings, cargo containers, and oil sheen.
Miami-Dade Commissioner Jose Pepe Diaz returned to County Hall today for the first meeting since his arrest on DUI charges, and he immediately apologized.
I wanted to take a moment to apologize to you and my colleagues for any embarrassment my personal legal situation has caused this great governing body of ours.
Last month in Key West, Commissioner Diaz was charged with DUI. A police body cam showed him nearly dropping his motorcycle. He failed a number of field sobriety tests. He refused to take a breathalyzer. Diaz has pleaded not guilty to the charges.
A South Florida attorney filed a lawsuit against Bill Cosby today on behalf of model Chloe Goines. Goines is now the latest woman to sue Cosby for sexual assault. She claims the comedian drugged her at the Playboy Mansion during a party in 2008. Goines and her lawyer spoke outside the Los Angeles Police Department this afternoon.
This lawsuit is about utilizing the court system to force him to face the consequences of his revolting behavior.
Today, I recognize that I've taken legal action that many of the other victims of Bill Cosby will never be able to take.
So far, Cosby's attorney has not made any comment. About 50 women have claimed that Cosby drugged and sexually assaulted them. Now to the deadly flooding in South Carolina. Take a look at this. A piece of road falls into the water right after a truck drives over it. At least 15 people have died in that state.
The Vice President's office is calling a report in Politico false and offensive. Politico reported today it was Biden himself who leaked a story to the New York Times that his son's dying wish was for him to run for president. The vice president has repeatedly said he's not sure that he could pour his heart into a run while still mourning his son Beau's death from this past May. But polls show he'd be very popular with Democratic voters should he get into the race. And take a look at this disturbing video out of Los Angeles tonight. It shows a person holding a gun while a police officer is getting out of his patrol car. That same person shot the video and later posted it onto social media. The Los Angeles Police Department says they found and arrested the person who was trying to get publicity for a rap group. And new details now on the housing problems that tenants are facing at a South Florida apartment complex. A CBS 4 report on the issue allowed the city of Miami to get a warrant so inspectors could investigate the claims.
CBS 4 Chief Investigator Michelle Gillen reports.
Right here. You see? That's where I live. Look, that hall.
Weeks ago, renter Jerry Jaramello reached out to CBS 4, concerned about his living conditions and those of other tenants living in this little Havana property, a home that made him feel
like a rat.
Our investigation documented questionable conditions and found that the city of Miami was alleging this was an unsafe structure and housed illegal rental units.
So the buckets to go to the bathroom.
But the city couldn't capture what we documented with our cameras. Director of Code, City of Miami, Ellie Gutierrez.
We need to provide an inspection.
Why have you not?
The owner has not allowed us to conduct the inspection of inside.
After reviewing our report, the city went to court for a warrant that they say allowed them to go on premises today, accompanied by police, to see for themselves and document what we've been reporting and more. Tenants we've been following welcome today's visits, and Jaramello, the 20-year veteran of Publix, who says he thought no one would pay attention, is smiling tonight. How do you feel about them coming here today and inspecting all these areas that you've said you were worried about?
Oh, I feel great. Good. Thanks for the Miami Police and the City of Miami and Michelle.
He says our report has changed his life.
I feel great. And you've been doing so much. And my customers at Publix, they are very concerned. They'd be asking me what happened to me, and I say, CBS, Michelle, help me.
What do you hope for?
Well, for the best, I guess, to move out from here and get a better place to live.
The owner of the property, Maria Garcia Laria, has initiated eviction actions against Caramello. That's being fought in court. She was not at the property today when the city team arrived. We did reach out to her for comment on the city's action, but she's not responded. In a prior conversation with us, she refuted the city's allegations of unsafe structure and illegal units. Department of Code now considering its next action. Michelle Gillen, CBS 4 News, tonight.
All right, and CBS 4 Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer is here now. We had some really nice weather earlier this morning, and then what happened?
It's gotten a little humid out there, huh?
Yeah.
A reminder that summer's not done with us yet. Let's show you what's going on outside. It is kind of a humid evening suddenly, and a reminder that cold front has kind of faded out, at least the effects of it. Live picture from our Biscayne Bay camera. 78 right now in Miami, 80 Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, 78 in Key West. Sticking the scales creep back up this evening. It's up to a 6, may even be a 7 by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. Southwest winds picking up to 16 miles an hour earlier in the day. Humidity at 81%. High temperatures today, normal's 88. We were there or just lower than that by a few degrees. We should be a degree or 2 warmer in the next couple of days, but there is another cold front coming, and it's going to have the same effect as this last one. In fact, it looks like it'll be even sunnier behind this next cold front, and drier air arrives probably on Sunday. For tomorrow, though, sun and clouds, a few showers, a day much like today, temperatures in the upper 80s, and once again, humidity levels creeping back up. On Thursday and Friday, more of the same, sun and some spotty storms developing. A little bit warmer as our winds become the southeasterly, also more humid. Saturday, warm, sun, some spotty storms around and still humid. And then this next cold front kind of just once again swishes on by, allows our winds to shift around, allows some drier air to build in. So lots of sun and lower humidity on Sunday, and that'll probably last into early next week. Into the tropics we go. We're still tracking Joaquin. There is still a hurricane. It's in the northern Atlantic. There's the future track forecast to go all the way over towards Portugal and Spain as a big low pressure area could bring some very stormy conditions there. Elsewhere in the Atlantic, not much going on, a couple tropical waves. The Caribbean is quiet as well as the Gulf of Mexico, very quiet. Just one area of disturbed weather out here, but development potential is very, very low with it as it moves to the west. Temperatures across the country, not too bad, kind of a fall-like evening. Temperatures 50s, 60s, and 70s, no extremes anywhere. For tonight, some brief showers still possible. Patchy fog developing late with a low near 73. Tomorrow, sun and clouds, a few showers. High temperature near 87 degrees, a little bit more humid tomorrow. Wind southwest to south for boaters, averaging about 10 knots, 1 to 3 foot seas, and taking us through the weekend. Warming up a little bit more humid, and some spotty storms, especially Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And then another break from summer. Fall's trying to come and trying to stick around too. Back to you.
We're trying to welcome it. Thanks,
Right?
Craig. Pop star Rihanna with a sexy photo shoot in Cuba.
Let's see. All right, well, we'll show you. We've got the video. Don't go away.
Smart technology is helping businesses bring new ideas to life. And now with FPL's smart tools, like the new online business energy dashboard and a free business energy evaluation, you'll find smart new ways to save up to $500 a year. Schedule yours today.
I don't believe you.
No way.
How's that possible?
That's crazy.
I don't believe you.
I find that really hard to believe.
I don't know about that.
No way.
2 pairs of glasses for $69.95 with a free eye exam.
I paid way too much.
It's true. At America's Best, we've been selling quality eyewear at low prices for 35 years. Call 1-800-2-PAIR or visit americasbest.com today.
Lauren Pastrana joins Walter McCalla on CBS 4 This Morning, weekdays from 5 to 7.
It's our largest month-end clearance ever, only at the Coral Springs Auto Mall.
Hi, I'm Lisa Petrillo. Come on, let's go eat.
Drive. Food. Yum.
It's got Florida all over it.
Taste of the town. Drive. Food.
Look at the size of that burger.
Yum. Yum. Drive. Food. Yum. Taste of the town.
No citric acid, no preservatives, no artificial flavor, BPA free. So, what do you do with it?
I palm me everything. I palm me pizza. I palm me fish. I palm me pasta. Palmy is 100% natural, fresh tasting Italian garden ripe tomatoes ready to use.
I palmy totally.
Palmy.
The tomato revolution from Italy.
The new $5 million Flamingo Multiplier Scratch-Off game from the Florida Lottery.
Our next treasure is said to hold the power to multiply fortunes.
With a chance to win up to 100 times your prize instantly, the Flamingo Multiplier is truly a treasure to behold. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Enjoy the Lexus lifestyle with exclusive amenities, only at Lexus of North Miami.
It's easy to turn any home into a smart home with style and still save energy and money. And now it's your chance to win a smart home energy makeover when you take FPL's online home energy survey. Find your smart savings at fpl.com/easy to save.
Hand off to Pickett. He crosses the 25 and the 20. Touchdown, Generals!
All right, a Georgia teen with autism is celebrating victory with his football team after scoring the winning touchdown at their homecoming game. Logan Pickett is a senior at Heritage High School and is also the team's manager.
Well, Khalil hand me the ball, and I just knew I could do it.
He deserves it. He's just a great kid, and to be able to give him that memory was special.
Pickett says he loves football and his favorite player is Peyton Manning.
Very nice. And singer Rihanna is always known for showing her sexy side, but this time she did it in Cuba. The 27-year-old did a photo shoot in the streets of Havana for the cover of Vanity Fair. There she is posing, wearing different outfits, and in some she apparently didn't wear a lot of clothes at all. We won't show you those. The November issue of Vanity Fair hits newsstands next week.
Looks beautiful. Sports is next. I'm Lauren Pastrana in the CBS 4 newsroom. Tomorrow on CBS 4 This Morning, what could be a breakthrough in the treatment of Alzheimer's disease? That and more at 5 a.m.
This is the home that you made. This is the bowl that inspired your first dinner party that made a mess that you'll deal with later because it's time for charades in the home that you made. Unique finds, amazing prices. Home Goods. Make home yours.
But you disappeared, oh, I never did forget the look of you. Oh, the second time. Any dog will chase a car. But with a range of 535 miles on one tank, only a crazy dog will chase a Prius. Get a low 0% APR for 72 months on a new 2015 Toyota Prius. Toyota, let's go places.
Dinner is served.
Jack is back to celebrate 25 years with Freddy vs. Jason, Insidious, and AMC's The Walking Dead. Florida residents save with the Halloween Horror Nights on-site hotel and ticket package at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
Expand your horizons during City Furniture's Columbus Day sale. A complete queen bedroom is just $8.99. A bonded leather sectional, $8.99. A 5-piece dining set, $6.99. And discover more specials at cityfurniture.com. Plus, enjoy same-day delivery and no interest for 18 months. Right now at City Furniture.
The Honda for You sales event is happening now, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Honda Accord. The Accord is the best-selling midsize car in America, which makes sense because it's also the best value. And the Accord is loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Accord during the Honda for You sales event.
This is the home that you made. This is the ottoman that hides the toys and can also be used for something a little more grown up in the home that you made. Unique finds, amazing prices. Home Goods. Make home yours.
Jim Berry here with sports. Hey, the Marlins give Dan Jennings his old job back, and the Fish have more changes on their minds. After another season out of the playoffs, it's another offseason of tweaking. They're used to doing that a lot, it seems. Among the changes, bringing in those fences so that Marlins Park is not such a cavern. Good idea. Meantime, the Marlins say Dan Jennings' managerial experiment is over. He'll go back to being GM. So, wanted a manager who has been there, who can take this team somewhere.
I'm not going to say that whomever our next manager is going to fit any type of mold, any type of one mold. We just want the right man for the job, the leader who's going to help this talented young core take it to the next level.
My suggestion, get it in writing. In New York, the Yankees see their postseason begin and end in one night. In the American League wildcard game, Houston's Carlos Gomez smacks one of 2 solo homers for the Astros in the 4th. Meantime, Yankee bats never wake up as the faithful could not bear to watch the final out. Yanks get shut out 3-0, so Houston advances to the divisional playoff round against KC. When the Canes visit FSU Saturday, it's going to be a battle of old rivals and former teammates. Al Golden wants his team to be calm as it invades Tallahassee, but Joseph Yerby might be really juiced for this one. The young running back is off to a great start this season, I have to say. Meantime, Dalvin Cook, his former teammate at Miami Central, has become a big star for the Noles. Cook is nursing a sore hamstring, but Yerby says he's not worried about showing up his friend.
I'm not really looking at it like as a competition or anything. I'm just trying to go out there and get a win for the team. Making a statement is winning the game to me. So I wouldn't really try to focus on myself right now. I just focus on the team goal.
Canes need this one. Well, big-time college players like Yerby know how to stay focused. But when you drop a beat, their pint-sized counterparts get a little distracted. Never mind running the play. These guys want to dance. These little dudes from Massachusetts are having a great time. Once the play starts, yeah, they make the tackle, but drop the music, and there they are doing the nay-nay and the whip and whatever else they do these days. I have no idea, but these guys are having a great time.
They got moves.
Yes, they do.
I like number 57. He had it going on there.
I like them all.
Hey, if they bring in those outfield fences out at Marlins Park, how many home runs is Stanton going to hit?
He could hit them out of any park, but you're right, he could hit about 50 easily if he can stay healthy.
True. Yes. Good point. All right. Thank you, Sarah.
Gotta listen to Jim.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Mirrors. They show us all our problem areas. Those places that we can't wish or squish away. Well, now, fear no mirror and eliminate those problem areas with Cool Sculpting. The patented cooling technology targets and kills fat cells with no surgery or downtime.
After getting the Cool Sculpting procedure, it gave me back the body I had before I had kids. I feel much more confident.
I don't have to think about what I wear and how it's going to make me feel anymore. I know everything I put on is going to make me feel good. And that's a new feeling.
It really has been one of the best things that I've done. It's made me really feel confident. It just makes you feel kind of a little bit more like, I can do this. I can do this.
And with the Cool Sculpting procedure, you can do it too. So if you want to see a slimmer you when you look in the mirror, go to CoolSculpting.com today to receive a limited time offer for a free consultation.
I'm bankruptcy attorney Timothy Kincaid. Clients ask me every day if bankruptcy can put an end to the harassing calls, if they can keep their home, their car, or ever get credit again. The answer is yes to all of these questions. I can help you get out of debt in a way that protects you. I've been helping families for over 15 years. Visit MiamiBankruptcy.com or call 305-285-9100. 305-285-9100. Let me help you.
Steel, a brand built on power. And the Americans who use it, build it, and sell it. Right now, steel blowers start at just $139.95. And legendary steel chainsaws start at just $179.95. Real people, steel people. Join us. Visit steeldealers.com.
All new Dr. Phil.
If our marriage can't be fixed on the show, I am ready to divorce next week.
No pressure on me.
With a marriage at stake.
The night I went to Mark's house, I think he had a woman in there.
It didn't happen. You've got text messages to prove it.
The clock.
This door was open, so you think that somebody went running out this back door
is ticking.
I said, let me in the house, and he wouldn't let me in.
All new Dr. Phil.
Today at 3 on CBS 4.
She's been going around the neighborhoods telling people that me and Mr. Gaines are sleeping together. She called his wife and told her me and him was having an affair, which is not true.
Oh, interesting.
These neighbors had nothing nice to say.
She came up and she was hollering and she was cussing.
But did she let her fist do the talking?
Next thing I know, she's in my face. I got a right hook, a left hook. I fell backwards.
How did she get a black eye?
I don't know how she got a black eye.
Next, Judge Judy.
Today at 4 on CBS 4.
And that'll do it for us tonight. Thanks so much for watching. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert is coming up next.
Have a great night.
Good night.
The following